Hello, we are looking at LRM, and this is going to be a quick demonstration of the QueryBuilder tool in LRM. This is intended to be an introductory level, so we'll walk you through the main points of it quickly and get you set for a future video that will have more in-depth detail. So QueryBuilder itself is available off this button in the LRM toolbar. When you launch it, what you will see is a variety of info types. Okay? Info types is the key word here, and info types is this thing that you see in this first list. An info type is based on a set of data in the system that's been organized into a view for you as the end user, and the set of info types you see will be based on your security and the module you're in. So if you're in the blocks modules, you'll see blocks related info types. If you're in silviculture, you'll see silviculture related info types. The info types available will change from time to time. New ones will be added as the requests come in. This is basically demo for today is giving you just a basic idea of a couple of them, what they do. So we're going to focus on the blocks info type first. Within an info type, we have what are called queries, and some queries will be set up for you to use. Others you can create as you go. We're not going to do too much on creation of queries today, but we'll use a couple and give you an idea of what they're here for. So query provides the ability to reduce the number of rows we see or reduce the number of columns, okay, to help target it. We're going to play with one in the blocks query in the blocks info type called blocks by state. When I run it, it prompts me for a couple of things: the business office that I could choose from or leave it blank, and the block state. In this case, I'm going to just run it for the ADV blocks, and we'll see that it came back with 2095. Now, a couple of things. First of all, my access to the blocks is based on my user security. In this case, I'm coming in with a user account that has access to everything, and I can see here. In people that have access to only one division or business area will only see their data. Inside QueryBuilder, this is Excel-like. I can move columns around. I can click on titles to order by that title. If I use shift-click, I can order on multiple columns at the same time. I can turn on auto-filter, and like Excel, it allows me to choose a couple of items to look at, and I can have that example. I can choose from different lists if I want to take a look at what's going on out there. Okay. This is all stuff any QueryBuilder user can do as they need to. I can also use groups. In this case, I've got groups enabled, and groups allow me to organize the data I'm seeing like Excel does. So now I can see my data in Babine, and if I want to further group it by management unit, I can see it broken out for easy access. Okay, why do you want to do this? Well, this saves you having to dump the data out to Excel, work in an Excel, and have to bring it back, because this is all integrated into the full LRM suite. So when I click on something here, I can click on the Go To button, and it's going to find this block for me in the tree view and let me go ahead and do any updates I need to do for this block. So think of it as a help in getting you quickly to the block that you're trying to update or whatever record it is without having to type in or find it or search it or anything like that. Okay, so I can just find it, go to, and it's going to take me to the next block in the tree. Okay, a bunch of other things I can do here. If I wanted to, I could export data to Excel if I wanted, selected rows or the entire data set. So sometimes you still need to do that if you want. I can also add information from my query. Let's say I want to take all of these bulkly blocks and push them into my working set so that I can come in later and I don't have to do the search again. Okay, so I hit the working set button. I say add new. It's going to give me a name, and I'll call it bulkly blocks ADV. Okay. When I do this, what you see is it loads a new working set with all of the blocks that are part of this, and I'm good to go. Okay. I can also do a few other things. The spatial view that's part of LRM can also be driven by QueryBuilder. So in this case, I'm just going to select a record and then click on View Shape, and it'll take me to it. I can do that repeatedly until I find the block I want. So nice and handy for that type of thing. And then even better, I can use this QueryBuilder as my launching point to run one or a group of maps through Map Manager. So I can click on the Map Manager tool and let it start up here. And what we'll see is it will show me the templates that are available to me, and I can select which of what maps I want to make. Okay, so it's already got my features selected from here. Now I'm going to choose my map. I'm going to choose this one for my example. You can see I'm going to get one map per feature, and they're going to be zoomed to 150% of the feature size. So I'll click next and next. And now if I want, I can just preview the maps that I'm creating here. And I can see them like that. So yeah, that gives you an indication what it looks like. If I want to preview another one, I can go on to the next one and hide that preview and preview this one. And it'll change to that. There we go. Okay, so that's nice and easy. Once I'm done with the previews, I can, where did it go? I can go finish, and it will actually create each of these maps in as PDFs in the folder I told it to. So lots of good things with QueryBuilder. This is a quick introduction. I've missed a ton of things. Hopefully this gives you enough to get started with it and not be afraid of it. Thank you very much.